IT friendly and me. You are in the right spot. We are going to start the day. Are we going to start the day with prayer? You're going to do that? Cool. Our producer is going to lead us in prayer to start the show. Wait, in just a moment. He will in just a moment. You need one of these?
Thanks. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We glorify your name in all that we do, and we ask that you not only bless this community, but bless this show, bless the people that are on it. Lord God, we ask that you bring forth the stuff that you want our community to know about that glorifies you. And we ask for all this in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Amen.
Sorry about the noise.
I gotta get this put back on. So, welcome. And we're what, 10 minutes late? Yeah, right at 10 minutes.
That's not bad.
No, that's
Could be
so.
worse.
Thank you for hanging around for 10 minutes and watching for the show to start. And we have our first guest. Well, first I have to talk about Hunt Regional Healthcare and Discount Wheel and Tire that sponsor us to make sure we can keep doing this sort of thing now. Now, we have a guest. Carla, right?
Carla Meeks. I'm with the Longhorn Arena and Event Center and also the Mental Health Clinic of Greenville.
Yeah, he was telling me not to say the first one, but.
Okay. Well, I'm with both.
Yeah, that's what he said. She's with both, but we're talking about the mental health clinic. So,
Yeah.
What's been happening? I mean, I know that when we had the Glen Oaks on, that it was Mental Health Month, but this is PTSD month?
Post-traumatic stress disorder month. And so it is basically anyone that has experienced any kind of traumatic event in their life or has witnessed
That's
a traumatic event in their life.
All of us?
Yes. After age 40, if you haven't, then call it a blessing.
Right.
But most people have had some type of traumatic event that's happened in their life, and so it is a diagnosis. A lot of people relate it to like veterans that have experienced something that's very traumatic, especially if they have been involved in any kind of war or type setting. So we have a lot of veterans that come and try to receive care for assistance with PTSD. And one of the things that we've started is doing it's bi-weekly. So it's the first and third Monday of every month. If you are a veteran or an active duty military, in Guard, reserves, family members, first responders even, and so that means your firefighters, your EMS, they are allowed to come and participate for free in our equine assisted therapy for veterans for PTSD type things. And so that's on the first and third Mondays from 5:30 until 6:30.
At the Longhorn Arena?
At the Longhorn Arena, and Dr. Whiteley is the one that does that.
So do you have to be there? Do you have to sign up before you come?
Sign up if you are a veteran through the Twin mission, the Rotary's mission. If you would bring your like the status, whether card.
They have a card
yeah, there's
now?
a little card
What
now.
is it?
It's just being a proof.
knows.
It's
He
like
knows
proof
what it
of being
is.
a veteran, basically. There is a
What's
card
the
that's
card, the
provided.
proof of being a veteran card called?
Right now, it's on your driver's license.
Oh, really?
It's on your DD-214. There's a better VA card, like an actual
Card.
That can say, hey, I really am, I'm not just
I'm not faking. Yeah. So you bring that, and that's with you. You can also contact the Twin Rotary program, the missions program, and then you can also contact us, Greenville, right here, local.
The mental health.
The mental health clinic.
Is there a website for the mental health clinic?
MHC at Greenville.
At Greenville? Or Google? Search for it. I tell everybody to search
MHC
for it.
Greenville.
MHC Greenville.
It's a .com.
Yeah, but
It's a .com.
It's easier for me to type what I'm, mental health clinic, Greenville.
Yeah, just type it in under
And then it
Google and it
pops
pops up. It's like the
Because
first one.
it's like,
yeah,
I
we make
can't.
sure we're at the top. So,
Yeah, it is mhcgreenville.com.
Okay.
right.
So what else is happening?
We have other events at the Longhorn Arena. We have,
Get any concerts coming?
we don't have any concerts. We have a barrel racing that's coming up this weekend, and then we have a dog with the roe deer. so it's using dogs to herd cattle into certain obstacles. And so
fun.
that's coming up July 1st and 2nd. So those are the bigger events.
Any kind of dog?
No, typically it's border collies.
I was
They're
just
herding
curious.
dogs. Yeah. No, it's
I have
for-
blue lacies. That's why I was
Oh,
asking.
perfect. Yeah. And so
They kinda do
anybody's
that.
welcome to come. It's free.
Mine haven't been trained,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I know that they do that.
Do they
Good.
sit?
Yeah, they do that sort of. They sit and
If
stay.
they sit and stay, that's.
Yeah, but they don't hurt.
Yeah.
They haven't been trained that way.
Well, you should bring them up there. Maybe they'll
Let
learn
them see.
something.
Maybe they'd like it because I've heard they kind of do
Maybe
it.
they'll
innately.
learn something by just observing.
So what else is happening in the mental health clinic? A clinic I think of as a building, and is that how y'all's clinic is, or is it more of a?
It's definitely a building.
It is a building. I didn't know if it was kind of virtual. I mean, you did things.
Sure.
But you
Okay,
were-
so
your group was
there's
called the
so
clinic.
much that goes on at the clinic, and it's probably not very well known, but we have 7 counselors.
Oh, nice.
And we have people that are there 8 to 5. We
Uh-huh.
also offer services after that for ones that work and can't come in. We see adolescents, or children, adolescents, all the way to your geriatric type patients, I guess you could say, like older generation like me.
Like me.
Yeah. And so, and we have play therapy that goes on. We also have neurofeedback where they put probe-looking
Yeah.
thing helmet on you, and they actually scan your brain, and then they, the neurofeedback basically is you sit down in front of a monitor, and you're watching like a TV program, and it retrains your brain to focus. And so people
That's
with
cool.
anxiety,
Right.
and people with ADHD, it retrains their brain. And so like after about 30 sessions, if they were on medication, they're adjusted off of medication
Wow.
because you literally retrain your brain to focus. It also helps with sleeping. Many people say after their first session, they slept like a baby that night.
Wow.
So it's really amazing what it does. And that's not offered by anyone else that I know of in Greenville. So pretty neat stuff. She does brain mapping as well, so it tests the chemicals that are inside your brain, and it can tell people if they're acceptable for like depression, ones that possibly could suffer with bipolar later
Right.
on, or schizophrenia. It tells you a whole lot of stuff, so it's
That's
pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
to be able to see your brain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
do
always
stuff,
tell them.
yeah.
I always tell them I'm not going through that test. I don't need y'all to know any of my stuff.
Keep it hidden.
I'm
What's up?
keeping it hidden. Yeah.
So insurance,
Oh.
they will work with you.
Oh yeah.
Like, no matter what insurance you have, they'll figure out a way
Nice.
to help charge the insurance instead of paying out of pocket.
We definitely try for sure.
Yeah.
Insurances are a little fun to deal with sometimes, and so we definitely try to navigate for some of our patients. So
Yeah, I was telling somebody with insurance that they had back problems and all this stuff, and they missed a payment and they canceled their insurance. And they said, well, I don't understand. I miss a payment. They don't tell me. I just have no insurance now.
Right.
But if I miss a car payment, they come chase me down. I was like, they want your money. The other one, you're
it's
injured.
up to you, right?
They don't want your money because they don't want to have to pay it back.
Right.
So insurance is a whole other.
Whole different ball game.
They don't really. I mean, it's a loss to the insurance company to pay.
Right.
If you look at income, outflow, all of that, even though they're doing what they promised, as in, I'll pay you. I mean, they convince you.
Right.
I'll pay if you get hurt. They don't ever
Right.
want to.
Of course not.
They're lying to
That's
you.
taken out of that pocket, right?
They want to keep all that.
That's
money.
right. That's right. They do.
So, anything else happening out at the Longhorn Arena or the mental health clinic? Mental health clinic is totally new to me. I mean, I
Yeah.
know about Glen Oaks.
Right. And
And I don't know if everybody knows
we're
about
not-
Glen Oaks,
sure.
but my sister worked there, so she was an RN and a counselor. So I know about that one, but
we're right beside Glen Oaks Hospital. We're not associated with them.
Right, okay.
And they do bring over a group to do equine-assisted therapy for their outpatient.
Yeah,
And so
okay.
we offer a lot of services to the community, just like Glen Oaks, the Twin Rotors
Rotors.
Mission. And we also have a group that comes from Princeton.
oh wow.
It's a chemical dependency group that comes over for equine-assisted therapy. And so there's a lot of different little organizations and channels that come in. I know that CASA is going to be on here in just a minute, and we've offered continuing education training for them, just to be able to address some of the issues that might be happening with either the kids or even, you know, adults type situations that they may be dealing with inside homes and stuff like that. So
I've heard also people like in CASA that get PTSD because it's sort of a
traumatic experience, right?
Dealing with these things, seeing what's going on.
You know, mental health awareness, mental health in general is not something that everybody wants to talk about, especially if you're one that suffers with mental health issues. You don't want to necessarily be the person to say, I'm depressed, or I suffer with bipolar and I have highs and lows, or I have this post-traumatic stress disorder and I can't sleep well, and I can't function normally, or if I hear a certain sound, it triggers something in me and I have anxiety attacks. And I mean, it's not something that you just want to openly just sit here and share,
hey,
right?
I
have depression, you know.
Or
so
I think if we did it just in general, it's the last word of that it's a disorder.
Right.
That I think really stigmatizes.
It really triggers it. Yeah, stigmatizes it for sure.
If we realize that we all have stuff.
We definitely all have stuff. There's not one person
and if we ignore it, it gets worse. If we just kind of, okay, I don't have this, and I put it back here.
You just function.
Yeah, and then if you pay attention to it and go, oh, wow, okay, well, why did I trigger? Why did I do this? And you actually pay attention, which we all can.
Well, counseling's needed, I think, throughout life.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have experiences that you just don't know how to deal with. We're not given a guide when we're born to say, hey, when this happens, this is how you respond.
Right.
And when this happens, don't worry, life moves on, right? So we have to have someone to reflect what we're going through and kind of help us work through some issues. So
I know if our parents aren't able to do that, then then for a long time we function however we function. We get there.
Right. And we get there.
And then as adults, those getting there probably didn't fit us very well. And now as adults, we got to find a new way. Can you just call up the clinic or?
Yeah, just call. We do have a waiting list sometimes.
And I know.
And so you schedule an appointment, and we actually evaluate kind of what you say in the beginning, and to figure out exactly which counselor fits best. We all have our little expertise and what we enjoy and what we're really best at, and so then you just kind of fit in one of those little categories, and we let you know who that counselor might be. You get to do some research on them if you'd like. We have some stuff on our website on each of them, and but we try to channel them into that right direction to make sure that they get the best service.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
See that we need to go to commercial.
Oh, well, let's go to commercial.
So let's pay for all of this. Yeah. Are you ready? Yay.
At Hunt Regional Healthcare, we are by your side. When times are good, we will be here for you. When times are difficult, we will stand with you. Why? Because you are our family, friends, and neighbors. That's why at Hunt Regional Healthcare, we continue to invest in services, specialties, and team members to provide the trusted care you've come to count on, so you can rest assured your loved ones will always receive the best quality care. Hunt Regional Healthcare, by your side.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we needed to get a new, oh look, we're back with no warning, my goodness.
Hello.
And we have
Lori Cope.
No, because I tried to say that Lisa that's not there anymore.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Lori.
Yes.
And it's
Here I
Casa.
am. Yes.
And it's Casa.
Yes.
It's across the street. It's at McGoy's. Was it McGoy's when we were little? You don't
I think so. No, I do know. It was.
It
The
was
drugstore
McGoy's.
on the corner.
The drugstore on the corner, two
Yeah.
doors down from another drugstore.
Correct.
But
Yeah. But we're on the corner of Lee and Stonewall, right across from the courthouse, and right across the street also from the Children's Advocacy
Right.
Center.
And the
which
Hope.
a lot of people, they have
Makes
the
you
Hope
guys-
on the wall.
The Hope on the wall.
But people get us CASA confused with CAC
Right.
quite a bit. But
Because there are a lot of letters the same.
very much so, and the word advocacy or advocates are in there in the same.
But y'all, like, start when the kids are first sort of almost in the system, or are they already in the
Already
system?
in the system. Once the children are removed by court order from abusive parents and
Right.
placed into foster care, the judge also says, and I want a CASA on this case.
Okay.
So what the court-appointed special advocate volunteer does is they make sure that this child has an independent voice the whole time that they are through this foster care system and report concerns and recommendations to the judge.
So it's another person, like they have a caseworker who's foster care. But
Who's
then
CPS.
all of that. But then this is a person that's independent,
Yeah.
isn't really attached to the child as a relative.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
not somebody that the child is necessarily
Familiar with,
Right.
but the one thing that CASAs are known for is being the constant.
Right.
So the CPS, Child Protective Services, they may have 2 or 3 caseworkers, CPS caseworkers throughout their case.
Oh, yeah.
They may switch foster homes 2 to 3, 4, 5 times during the time
Wow.
they're. But the constant is that CASA. No matter where they get moved, we are known for being the one that our
So-
volunteers stick with these kids.
It's sort of like a case I took at Aid Services in Austin. The constant, if that child is in the system for years,
Yeah.
then until I guess 18, right?
Correct, till they age out.
Then that volunteer could be, I'm not trying to scare you guys, still volunteer. No,
Yeah.
no,
But
but
it-
they could be there for
A long
years.
time. We've had some volunteers, be with their child or children for 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
That is rare.
Right.
The law says that parents have 1 year to work services to become better parents and get their kids back. And our reunification with family rates here in Hunt County are really great. I mean, they're over 60%.
Oh, nice.
Will go back to their improved parents. And even more so, some will go to at least relatives so that they have that family connection.
Sounds good, but it was also a bit, I like short-term volunteer things.
Of course.
Like
Yes.
Saturday.
Saturday.
July
Coming
1st.
July
Let
1st.
me come in and go, okay, I'm 1 day.
Okay.
This
So-
1 day that I'm telling you about, you could use help, I'm guessing. If somebody wanted to volunteer to just help y'all, but help for a day.
To come out. And so what it
They
is.
have a car show.
We do. So it's Saturday, July 1st. It's the Charlotte Turner Memorial
Okay.
Car, Truck, and Motorcycle Show. It's our 3rd annual one.
Nice.
And it starts at 9 a.m. and awards are presented at 1 p.m. to all the cars, trucks, and motorcycles. We have 16 classes.
Oh my goodness.
People can come out and register their vehicle the day of and enter that car show. But for volunteer work, we're going to start setting up around 8 a.m.
Right. And where is it?
It's at Alliance Bank parking lot at the end, well, I call it
The
the
park
end
in-
of Wesley,
by-
the promenade.
Yeah, I was going to say,
across
because
from
they do have an Alliance Bank at the end of,
You're right.
end of Wesley.
Yeah, it's not that far
50s
out.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one next to Brahms or maybe Taco Bell.
And Ridgecrest.
And Ridgecrest Church, yes.
And on the same side is Ridgecrest and
Yes.
Brahms.
Yes.
And Jack in the Box.
I think Jack Box further down. But anyway, they can find
They're all
us.
on the
They're
same-
going to see us. They will see us. We will have
Yes.
some, 4th of July decorations at the entrance and all that kind of stuff. But we do need, if somebody wants to come out and help set up, we have tables and canopies to be setting up.
Wow.
And then the big thing too is that by the end of the day, around 1:30 is all the tear down. And by that
Clean up,
time,
tear down.
all of us CASAs, we are tired. And just a little bit of help to tear those canopies down and load stuff in vehicles so we can get them back to the office,
Also, when I've done volunteer things, if somebody shows up to clean up, the people that show up at noon or 1 o'clock after you've been there all day, they bring, even if they don't do a lot, they bring a certain energy.
Yes, that we've lost.
And especially, I can imagine the 1st of July is going to be hot. And if you've been out there since 8, and it's just gotten hotter and hotter. You need more energy. You need people to show
Yes.
up that are now bubbly, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
okay, you
Oh,
look
yeah, yeah. Tear that down. I'm gonna be over here taking a drink of cold
I'm
water.
gonna have some water.
Yeah.
I need this. I need this.
Yes.
And they'll give you direction. Y'all will tell
Oh,
them
sure.
what
Yeah.
they don't. Or if you come for the show and you just stay,
Right.
pick
It
up
just
some
help
pick up some trash and throw it away.
And so we're very thankful for Alliance Bank for donating their parking lot to us. And so we, of course, want to keep it
Right.
clean and really better than we left it, is all I always like to say. And so, but, you know, it's going to be a fun day. I hope people come out. We are going to have food and games and trivia, face painting. I mean, just.
Food trucks?
We're probably not going to have food trucks,
Okay.
but we're going to have food. Don't worry about that. There's going to be food.
Food for sale, food for.
For sale,
Okay.
yes. Now, if you enter a vehicle, you get a certain thing for food, or little ticket or something. But anyway, we're looking for people to bring their classic cars out. Like I said, 16 classes. All of the information is on our CASAforHuntCounty.org website.
And I still say Google it.
Of course.
Put a bunch of those words in, and you don't have to spell them correctly.
Correct, and you'll find it.
And it should. You
Yes,
should find
exactly.
That's it. My fingers get ahead of me, and I'll try to type in a website, and I don't get there.
Right.
And so.
It's in the comments.
It's in the comments.
Yeah.
In the comments on our show, not on
Yeah.
our page, but
Right,
not
but on
there,
the
but
show.
on the
Right, on the
comments.
Facebook
So look
page
for the-
comments.
Look through the comments, and you'll find the Casa of Hunt County.
For Hunt County.
For Hunt
I know.
County.
It's,
See, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I know,
There's-
yeah. You can probably put in Casa Car Show, Greenville, Texas.
And you'll find it.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, what else is happening with you guys? Are there more fun stuff happening across the street?
Well, I will say our fall fundraiser, I'm super excited about this. It is our Bling Bingo and Bachelors hosted here at the lovely Texan Theater. We are
You need to send me the date.
almost, yeah, it's October 12th.
October 12th. Is
Yes,
that?
on a Friday.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, is that Broad? That's the day after Broads.
Maybe, okay.
I think it is.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's the second
Um,
Thursday.
Okay.
I'm
So
pretty sure that'll be an exciting week.
I bet it will be, but we'll help any way we can.
Yeah.
But because we love having it here, and so anyway, it's an event where it's a ladies' night out, and ladies purchase a ticket, and once they're in, they play bingo to win a designer handbag uniquely modeled by a Hunt County bachelor. And from this contest, we will be determining the Hunt County bachelor for the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting. So
Sounds
it'll be
like
a fun
fun.
night. It will be a fun night.
Sounds like, yeah.
So
So do
after
you let men
commercial.
in besides the bachelors?
Oh, sure. If men want to
Okay.
come, they sure
want
can
to buy
come.
tickets. You'll take their money?
We will do that. And they can even play the bingo to win the person and for themselves.
Or as a gift.
Or as a gift.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would be a cool gift.
Yes. So, and then we'll have plenty of silent auction items, a lot of silent auction items, a lot of cool things.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
October 12th.
October 12th.
Friday.
Friday
Bingo.
here at the, no, excuse me, it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday?
I'm going to drink a little more coffee here at the Texan.
Okay.
And it is on a Thursday night, the 12th. So,
We'll have
anyway,
to check. 'cause
yeah.
I know
Okay.
I have bras here.
okay.
Bras for the cause.
The thing.
The event is Bling, Bingo, and Bachelors.
Bling, bingo.
So Bling, of course, is
Yeah.
all the designer handbags. You play bingo to win,
And then the
the
Bachelors
Bachelors are there.
Bachelors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will appropriately and uniquely model
Model
the
handbags.
designer handbags. Yeah. It's going to be a lot. It's
I
fun.
just had a very bad
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
But we won't do.
No, not at all. Yeah. So
That one's not happening.
Right.
But
Yeah.
modeling the handbags.
yes, yes.
So.
Yeah.
Awesome. And let's see, what else have we got? Oh, I am seeing that we got to go to commercial.
Okay.
So we'll figure out whether you come back or we have somebody else. I'm
Okay.
not sure what's going to be happening. I usually used to, a long time ago, I had a thing and it said, this is who's next and this is how long and this is what time. I don't have that anymore. So I kind of free for all.
Just, yeah.
We go. And if you're here, you'll be
I'll be
you'll
here.
to
If
talk
not,
about,
I
somebody
know-
else will be here.
Yes.
And we'll
Yeah.
talk about something else.
Okay.
I know. That doesn't sound like I planned very well. Okay.
No, but it's a great show.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to commercial. Hunt Regional Healthcare and discount wheel and tire. And Valdoline Express, yesterday was Ladies' Day. Got to remember for next week.
Yes, I know.
I never,
Definitely.
I don't even think about it until
I
I'm
don't
here
either.
and
I pull
say it,
in,
and
he
then I
goes,
go,
you know, if you'd
"Oh,
have
well."
came yesterday, you'd have got $5 off.
Yeah, but if you're over 60, you go to Super One in Brookshire's and you get 5% off on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow you can get your discount.
Okay.
But
All right.
cool. So, thank you. We'll be back in just a moment.
The most amazing state-of-the-art Chevy dealership in Texas is now open. The all-new Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell.
And we'd like to personally invite you to come by and meet our team. Every day we drive the difference by providing incredible values and exceptional service. Shop and explore a huge selection of new Chevys across 14 acres, all specially priced. You'll find us just off Spur 557 in Terrell.
Drive the difference at the all-new Platinum Chevrolet.
Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running and backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
You need someone who will take the time to understand your unique tax situation? Someone who will help you plan for the future and knows the right questions to ask to get the most out of your return? If so, call D. Earl's Tax Service, where you'll be treated like family by our family. We have 2 convenient locations in Greenville and Quinlan to help you with all your tax, bookkeeping, and payroll needs. D. Earl's Tax Service, serving Hunt County for 40 years. Stop by and say hi to the family at D. Earl's Tax Service.
We don't have our CTFM little, hey, we're about to come on.
Okay.
We just, commercial,
Okay.
here we are.
Okay.
So here we are. And we changed on you.
Okay.
So
We're having blood pressure checks. Okay.
I was trying to introduce you and now
Warren
Irving. I
Yes.
got the Irving part.
And
I was like, I'm Barbara.
Barbara, okay.
Moran, this is my crazy thing I did.
Okay.
This theater is my...
Oh, this is
mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the crazy one who did it, and
great.
I took everything I hated about going out,
Okay.
and got rid of it. Said, hey, let's have a nice, comfortable place to go.
Okay.
So, you with Bethlehem Baptist, right?
Right.
And y'all are having a health fair.
We're having a health fair this Saturday.
This Saturday, like 2 days from now.
Man, I tell you.
On the 24th.
24th, yes, ma'am.
Yes, and
Yes,
so at the church.
At the church, yes,
And where's the church?
The church is on the corner of Texas and Lee Street, okay? I wish I could tell you the address, but Texas and Lee is just right down the street here.
It's west. It's west of here.
Yes,
Toward College Hill from here.
Yeah, it is. You know where the Dollar General store is? Not the Family Dollar store down the street there?
At Walnut?
Yes, right there.
At Walnut,
Almost on the corners between the Walnut and Texas Street.
Okay, and it's on the other side of this. Is it on the south side? It's on the left. If you're going that way, it's on the left-hand side?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now we can get you there. Now this is why you want to go there, because we got a health fair.
Hey, we got a health fair.
From
10
to 2?
From 10 until 2.
On the Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, it was kind of
it's
Saturday
really, really
afternoon.
hot.
Yeah. Well,
Stay inside.
Yeah, well, we may have something there for him to drink or something like that. You know,
Nice.
that'll be good, you know.
And you said blood pressure?
And we're going to be doing blood pressure checks. And I hate to say this one, but we're also going to be doing body fat screenings.
Oh, no. So they're going to do the pitch test?
Yeah. Also, we have a lot of local fitness resources that are going to be there. Yeah, for we're doing the CrossFit training, etc. And also, we're going to have nutrition guidelines, insurance, and retirement services. For people like myself, who retired, 7 years ago, and the lady that's going to be there, she helped me choose the correct insurance.
Right, insurance followed through, and the system, my brother had liver failure, and we were at a rehab, because the nursing homes have figured out if they have a whole wing that's rehab, then they get to transition people from hospital to home.
Yeah.
It's another way of making money.
And let me also tell you, we're going to have home health services there also.
Good. Because I mean, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Yeah. It really
where do I
is.
go? What do I do? Who do I call?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if you're wondering about any of that,
Yeah.
come to the health fair.
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, you know, we just love people. Okay. Right. Let me say that. And hopefully, you know, this is our first one.
Oh yeah.
So we're
parking,
learning.
Where do you park? Off of Lease?
Parking is going to be on a church parking lot.
On the church parking lot,
Yeah,
okay.
we're also going to have security there, you know. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so, you know, people will feel safe. It's not really in a bad part of town, but, you know,
right.
we always...
I know that, well, people think that this is.
Okay.
And people tell me, well, anything this side of the loop should be, you know, but it's not that bad. And then I've never had a problem here.
Really? Okay.
Even though they tell me, some people who know something, I don't.
Okay, all right.
That I'm right on the edge of whatever happens that way. But I think Lee Street's actually, almost all of Lee Street is a fairly safe.
And actually, I don't think we've had any problems at the church.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but there's the idea. People think they're going to have a problem.
Yeah,
so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
They'll make sure you're fine.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You know, I'll come out there.
Yeah, take care of it. You say, not on my, go to the Dollar General, but not, not on the, well, you know, it's church property and people are pretty cool about church property.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a good service.
Yeah. And also I want to say that the area is becoming very diverse.
Oh, nice.
It really is, you know. A lot of new houses being built there, which absolutely surprised me.
Somebody's buying one of the houses on Walnut. There's a lot of those old houses that get renovated.
Yeah, yeah.
And beautiful old houses. Yeah. And back when people didn't make cookie cutters and every house looks like every house, every other house along.
That is so true. And also I want to say that they're putting new, right across the street and up and down, not Lee Street, I can't remember the street behind it, but they're building a ton of houses up and down there. Yeah, and right across the street from the church. They're building, Washington Street is the name of the street.
Oh yeah, on that side. Yeah.
Okay, on Washington Street, they're building a lot of new houses. But we want to get people into the health fair.
Right.
We want them to come.
Bethlehem
Baptist Church.
And come see, I mean, there's things that, you can't just check your blood pressure.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
You do have I could have one of these cups, but I need to have a better.
Yeah, but Hunt Regional will be there doing that, okay? Yeah. So Hunt Regional, and I just kind of want to say that our pastor Michael D. Johnson, he will also be there, you know.
And he might. I mean, some preachers just can't stop preaching. You know.
Yeah.
It just comes out in their conversation.
Absolutely, you know.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Some of those are kind of fun to chit chat with.
Yeah, and let's see.
What time are the services?
At our church.
Yeah.
Our church services begin at 10:30
on Sunday.
On Sunday mornings, and we have a very diverse congregation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very diverse, you know. And
well, people were just asking online this morning about that. Where can I go? Where can I go that's not going to be challenging? That's not going to be, not challenge, but they're not going to look down on me, where I can feel safe.
Well, do you see how I'm dressed now?
Do you go to church this way?
Hey, you are so welcome that way, okay?
All right, come how you want to dress.
Yeah, we have a little motto that says, come as you are and stay as you grow, you know. So, hey, we're looking forward to it.
Come have a good time.
No, hey, we got the best music in the world.
Dancing in the aisles?
Absolutely.
Yay.
You know,
I know some of us, dancing in the aisles is like,
hey.
But it's a way to worship. God likes dancing.
Absolutely.
It's turning over. Were you? No, your mic was upside down, so he was not getting the sound he wanted. Or somebody said that. So what else is happening down there? Y'all got more stuff going on? We're going to do the health fair on Saturday. Make sure I remember to say that again. Health fair on Saturday, in 2 days from now, from 10 till 2.
From 10 till 2.
Hunt Regional will be there.
Hunt Regional will be there.
Y'all will be there helping people.
Yeah, and core CrossFit. Yeah.
Core CrossFit.
Yeah.
Helping people learn to exercise and
insurance. We're going to have the insurance people, Cornerstone Insurance Company, they're going to be there.
Is it a men's health fair or is it everybody?
Well, it kind of started, it's an everyone health fair. It kind of started out as a men's health fair, but, and it's because this is supposedly men's health month.
Yeah, men's.
But, you know, we decided, hey, look.
We're not going to keep anybody out.
Everyone come, yeah, yeah. And also, while I'm here, we're going to have a church picnic on September the 9th.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it'll be at the church also, you know, so we do things and, you know, we're going to continue.
Do y'all have a website?
I'm sorry?
Do y'all have a website?
Yes, we do. And can I look it up on my phone right quick here?
It's bbcgreenville.com, down in the comments.
Down in the comments, BBC Greenville.
All right, okay.
Bethlehem Baptist Church, BBC.
Absolutely, you know, and I know Pastor.
It's a way to find out what's going on. You know,
well, yes, we have our all of the activities and we have announcements, you know, that's what's going to be happening and what's going on the website.
Nice.
And also we have a Facebook page too. Yeah. So
they should be able to find you and see how they fit. If they like the way it's laid out. I mean, people make decisions on the strangest things.
Yeah.
You know, it's laid out this way and this way, not this way and this way. I want to go.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever gets them there in a place that God can talk to them.
Right.
And bless them
and we had one member to join because we're online every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And he saw that, and that drew him to us, and he's been a great member since he's got there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I had said about COVID. I think we got to reach a whole segment that the church had not paid attention to or not reached, because now to reach anybody they had to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
But they found all these people that like me who go, you know, I don't want to be that close to people anyway. Forget COVID. I didn't want to. I don't want to go. And on top of it, it's strangers.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You come out of church, you will not be a stranger. Yeah. We have people, you know, and we all love. We have a few minutes where we get up and we hug each other. And you may not want to be hugged, but that's okay.
Okay.
Right,
I can go. Okay, not today.
Yeah. You know,
very cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a friend, Dennis, who used to visit churches. I think he went to 4 or 5 every Sunday.
Okay, all right,
and he would do that. He'd just come in and there he is. And
and it's just a relaxed place to be. It really is, you know. And we don't judge people.
Cool. That was the word I was trying to find earlier.
We do not judge people. And I like to say that I've been a member there from the time I was a kid, which has been over 60 years. I don't want to tell my age, but anyway, it's been over 60 years. Yeah, my parents, grandparents, you know, we all went there.
I went there?
Yeah,
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, great having you.
Okay.
So what else have we got? Anything, what else is happening? Anything else happening? No, you can talk. What else is happening? You're like, that's what's happening now.
Yeah. And matter of fact, I don't know, it's a guy who comes up here, he goes to our church, and he comes here a lot. I think his name is David Whitehead. I don't know if you know David, but David comes up here and have coffee from time to time. Yeah.
I probably know it by face.
Yeah.
I don't know everybody's name.
And one other question I want to ask you, were you the lady who was responsible for where you hold a little bill in your hand and
it is a restaurant product.
Okay.
But it wasn't that one. It's not the pagers, but it's a map that the hostesses have.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Okay. Well, I heard that. I had a coworker, and she says, "Yeah, well, this is what she did." You know. Yeah.
It's just close.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But then I came back home. Did you graduate Greenville?
I absolutely graduated from Greenville High School.
Which year?
1973.
3? You're between my brother and my sister.
I'm between. Okay, who was your brother and your sister?
My brother graduated in 71. His Bill Horan.
The name is familiar. My sister graduated in 1971.
And then my sister was 76.
Okay.
So that's why I said you're kind of right in
76
between.
I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's funny because I know the people older than me.
Okay.
But as soon as I left town and went to college in 81, I don't know anybody after that. My brother graduated in 84, but I don't know anybody that graduated with him.
Okay.
It's like you said, after me? No.
Yeah.
Before me? Maybe.
Yeah. But the name Horan, it rings a bell. Yeah, because my sister, like I said, she graduated in 1971. And I bet he know her.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That was an interesting transition time of. So,
and one of these days we can sit down and we can talk about that.
Well, I would love to, because I've told people, and I'd love to say it on here, this town, for lots of reasons we kick ourselves. I'm not going to go there. But part of the reason we kick ourselves is because we are such a good community.
Yeah.
They help everybody. If you
learn and we've grown.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, we were integrated. I know the neighbors, because I was, until I was 3, I was in Darktown. I was on McDougal Street. My mom grew up on Sale Street.
Okay. All right.
At Sale and McDougal, almost right there. So we were just a block from my grandparents. But neighbors, we were mixed. The neighborhoods were mixed. You walked past one school to go to the other school.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
And I'm looking at the neighborhoods going, we were like right there.
Yeah.
Somebody came in and got us all mixed up.
Yeah.
But we were so close. We're living together. You know, we'll worship together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially at this point in time, we do at our church. But you know, the 70s, turbulent time. I won't say that. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think that when people came in and tried to force it.
Yeah.
We tend to, if somebody tells you to do something, you kind of, the shackles come up and go, try it. But when we do it on our own, hey, we're happy to mix up.
And I like to say to Gabe, man, one of these days, you know, let's sit down and talk about, you know, what happened to me personally.
Right.
Because first year I went to integrated school was in 1965. I went to Lamar School, and it was
Had you been at?
I went to Fred Douglass.
Fred Douglass?
Yeah, which I was on East Hill. Which is, like I said, one of these days we'll come in.
It's right by the church.
I'm sorry.
It's right by the church?
No. It's on the other east side of town here.
No, but not your church, not Bethlehem Baptist. There's a church right there by the cemetery.
Yes.
And then there's the school.
Yeah, and that's where I grew up.
Okay.
I grew up in that area, you know. But like I say,
Awesome.
Things were transitioning.
Yeah.
And Gabe, like I say, one of these days, we'll sit down and we'll have that conversation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is. It is totally. And this is a different world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming to tell us about Health Fair, Bethlehem Baptist Church, from 10 till 2
right,
on Saturday. Started out as men's health, but hey, they're going to let the ladies in.
Of course. My wife would kill me if I didn't do that, okay? All right.
Because we have blood pressure and insurance issues also.
Yeah, retirement issues also.
And fitness.
Yeah, and of course. Well, no, most ladies are beautiful all the time anyway, okay? All right. Okay.
So thanks for coming. I think it was last minute. I appreciate you being here.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for watching. Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me. You get free coffee if you come and hang out with us. And you get free tea at lunch. The Blandells, by the way, at lunchtime, noon, in the theater. Not an acoustic show today. We got a full band happening. Full band show, and it show's free, tea's free. You can buy lunch if you choose. Thank y'all very much.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.